Hey guys, Elevated here. Today I want to actually do a different kind of tutorial. I want to do a tutorial on some graphic design. I know most of my stuff on here is modding, but you know, I'm also into graphic design quite a bit if you couldn't tell by looking at my page. So today I am going to show you how to turn this into this. So first thing we want to do, let's go ahead and open up Photoshop. And from there we can start a new project. I'm going to do 1366 by 768. That's the size of my screen. If you don't know where the size of your screen is, you can always, let's close these down. You can always click here and go to Personalize, and then go to Display and Adjust Resolution. And then right here it'll, whatever your max is, that's your max screen resolution. So mine's 1366 by 768. Go ahead and exit out of that. Okay, so first thing, let's open this new project, and we're gonna take this layer and we are going to put it white. We can use our bucket tool, drop it in. And now what we're gonna do next is, if you don't have some brushes, I will try to provide you guys some, but we're going to open up our brushes and we're going to look for our paint splatter. I have literally a million brushes. So let's find some ones we like. Okay, I know my paint brushes or my paint splatter are down here a little bit. Okay, so what we want to do is just kind of make this random, and what we can do is select this and go back down here, and you can hold the bracket keys next to P, so the right of P, and you can change the size. So we can also click this little icon right here and come over here and change our rotation. So let's get a nice, let's change this color to black. Get a nice little, we're going to flip that one, something like that. And right here we can see all our little brushes as well. So I'm going to reduce that size a little bit. And let's throw some more splatter in here. Let's get one of these guys. I want to turn it a little bit more. Turn this one around again. There we go. A few more and we should be good. Just want to blotch out a little bit of this area. And I think that was the same one. Yeah, it is. So let's, you don't want to be too uniform, so you kind of want to do it where it just looks random. Alright, cool. That should be a good start. We want to kind of keep some of this white in this area. We don't want it all the way solid. And you'll see why in a minute. So after we're done with that, we can go back to this layer. And now we're going to bring in our picture. So let's open. I just went on Google and looked up models, and I found the model I want. So let's go to our pictures. I just renamed it to Hot Model because it was long as fuck and I couldn't get into this layer earlier, so. And she is hot, so. Okay, so now what we want to do is go to up here to Select and go to, actually, let's go to Layer, Image, my bad, and go to Adjustments and go Black and White. and then just click OK. We wanna turn this black and white, and then we can click this little icon right here. This is our move tab, so we can move this away. Now if it says it's locked, it's always going to be locked when you start this layer, so you can just double click on it and click OK, and then you'll see that little lock go away. So now we can drag this up here into our tab, drop it on top. It's a little big for me, so I'm using my mouse, the scroll bar, to zoom in and out, and that's actually in the preferences. You can set that up that way. But what we want to do is hold Ctrl T, and it's going to give us this little transform box, and then we can move this down to the size we want it. We're going to just make this about right there. I want her face kind of in the middle, so that'll work. Okay, so after we're done with that, just click enter, or you can click that little check mark up here. Oops. Okay, so after that we can go ahead and drop this underneath this right here. And what we're going to do now is we are going to come down here and make a new adjustment layer. If you highlight over here, it'll say create new fill or adjustment layer, and we're going to actually, let me see, what we want to do is go right here, and we're going to actually create a new layer. And you can either come up here and create a new layer this way, or hold Shift Ctrl N, and this one we will go right here, and we're going to make it solid white. So grab our bucket tool again, make sure that layer is selected, and just white it out like that. Now what we're going to do, we're going to actually make that one invisible, and then select this layer and go over here to select, and then right here we're going to go color range, because we're going to try to find this color range. So we want to click on this black, and by default I think your fuzziness is going to be down here somewhere, so just bring that up to 200. That way we get all the gray and all the black in it. Click OK, and now you will see that all of this stuff right here is selected. Now you can there's a couple ways to do this, because we want to invert this. So, and I'll be real honest with you, I don't know, I just use the shortcuts, so I'm gonna look for this real quick. I don't know, but either way, once it's selected, you can hold Control and Shift and I, and then it'll invert it, and you know it's inverted by these little dots around this outside. That's how you know it's on inverted. So right here, what we are going to do is select this one, go back up here, and then we are going to make a layer mask. And now this layer mask, as soon as we take this actual layer and turn it off, the layer mask will be on top of it, and that way we'll get that effect on top. So we can adjust this however we want. We can hold T to transform and make it just a little bigger, because I want her face right in the center of that stuff. So I don't want to cover her eye up though. There we go. That's perfect. So after this, what we are going to do, and you can actually just leave that one invisible. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click this and go to our filter and go to the Nix software. And if you don't have this plugin, I'll do another video on how you can obtain it. You know, if you don't have the money to, you know, we do desperate things. But if you have the money, go for it. By all means, pay for it. But yeah. Anyway, so we want to click on this detail extractor. And that's what I already have selected. And we're going to bump this up quite a bit. And we will turn this contrast down a little. We want to get almost like a pencil drawn look. So that's what we're going for. So actually, let's turn the saturation down a little bit. You can click on this contrast. No, which one? Cross balance it. And let's just leave it like we have it. So turn this back up. about right there. I'm at 61% if you're trying to follow along. There we go, 49%. I like it a little darker like that. Then we'll go ahead and click OK, and then behind we'll have that little effect. So let it do its thing. Okay, now we have that kind of cartoon effect. There's the original, there's our effect. So let's go ahead and edit that one out too. So now what we're going to do, we're going to make an adjustment layer gradient. So this little half moon looking thing right here, we're going to click that and go to gradient. And then on this gradient we are going to, you can select any one of these. This is the one I use a lot of. So we'll select that and we will change it to screen. I'll give it this like nice little faded look. Now what we're going to do, we're going to make a new layer. So you can either again come up here to layer, select new, and then layer. So we'll do it that way this first time, or you can hold Ctrl Shift N. So I'm going to make 3 layers. So the very first one, what we want to do is click on the brush tool, and we don't want one of these. We want to go back to our default circle. So we'll go up here. Mine takes a little while to load because I have so many brushes, but I'm going to go 300 and just click this arrow again to make that go away. And then right here I will select, let's go with red, and then we're going to just color over these right here about that much. That's good. And then we're going to go right here to normal and set this to screen. And then it'll just give that nice red look. And then go to our second layer, go to another color and select. Let's go a little darker blue. I did the teal last time and it was super bright, so let's go about right there. Nice little baby blue. And then we're going to go this side. Click that, and then also put this to screen. And then what I did the last time, I just went right here to a kind of a green color. And then just went across the top of it a little bit. You don't want to do too much, but then set that to screen too. And it actually came out a little yellow, so let's try to put it a little darker. And you know what, if that does it, you can always go like overlay. There we go. I like that better. You know what, I'm actually gonna try it with this too. There we go. Yeah, that looks a lot better. What the hell? Let's do it with the red too. Okay, and then now we have this nice, I actually like the way this one looked better. So you can do this for days, you know, add some purple or whatever else you want. I like this kind of like soft looking color, but yeah, go ahead and from here you can save it as just we'll save it as YouTube Tut. And then click right here, save it as a PNG or a JPEG, whatever you want to do it. Click save. There we go. And then now we can let's check out what it looks like. So we'll go gonna go to pictures, backgrounds, and there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this tut. Till next time, stay up, stay elevated. Peace.